Right, this is a quick video about how to use a really small light. This is the Aputure M9. You could use any other small light, but it's really about the size of these that you can really get them anywhere and be really creative with it. First things first, it's not a key light, all right? I don't want to see anyone doing more videos. Oh, I've got it here and it's giving me so many foot guns. No, just get a proper light. They're not much more money to get a bigger light. What you're paying for this is the output and the size and the convenience that you can just put it in a pocket, put it in a bag, and that in a pinch you can light something, okay? In these examples, they're not finessed, okay? If I was lighting these for a proper short film or a work project, then you'd take more time, you'd use a lot more lighting, and this would be just part of your kit. But I just wanted to show you in some situations I just randomly thought of as I went along how this can be used to get some nice effects. When filming in a car, this is a great solution to hide just about anywhere. For example, hide it in the sun visor to mimic the in-car light. And yes, you could just use the actual in-car light, but the brightness, the colour temperature are not controllable, so I'd advise using this. Also, you can hide it in the back or somewhere else in the car and play around with colour temperatures to create some nice contrast and colour to scene like in this shot. Next. Right, one use is for a candlelit scene like this. Due to its size, you can mount it behind stuff like this candle, and because the light is a really small source, it will cast shadows that do feel right coming from this candle. To emulate the colour, I'm only using single CTO here, but you might want to use even more CTO because it is really warm usually, candlelit scenes, and also you might want to use some other creative gels to emulate that colour properly. Next, filming a scene in the dark with a smartphone being used but can't get exposure. Don't ramp up your ISO till your footage disintegrates. Just hide the light on your phone, boom, job done. Next, want to make a shot of an object more interesting, but you haven't got loads of lights with you? Whip out this light, there you go. Turn a flat dark image into a nicely lit shot with some depth. You can do this just by holding the light up, you don't even need a stand, and just bounce it off a wall or a nearby object, or you could directly light. Next. Okay, so this shot I did very, very randomly. There was a street light coming through the window and curtains in an interesting way, so I thought, let's shoot something. Then when I looked at it, I thought, well, the subject is lit, but I want to create some depth and shed some light onto other parts of the scene. So I hid this light in the background, in some muslin, and then resting in an open drawer, just to spill some nice warm light all over the place. Helps stop the background from being completely black. Right, that's enough to be getting on with. There's a million more ways you can use this, so just go out and try stuff. But remember, always be lighting.